Hey y'all. So I've got a couple of Florida foolishness videos. We'll start with this one because this is also is another violent woman, and you see the title here. Blank your kids. Florida woman accused of ramming car full of children and using her vehicles to pin man to a fence. And that's her right there. Lovely young lady. 22-year-old woman in Florida is accused of intentionally using her car over the weekend to hit into another vehicle that she knew was occupied by young children before pinning a man to a fence and fleeing the scene. Sasha Keyshawn Lemons, and that's her right here. 22-year-old Sasha Keyshawn Lemons was taken into custody on Saturday and charged with 5 counts of aggravated battery on a person using a deadly weapon, as well as 1 count each of child neglect and leaving the scene of a hit and run, court records reviewed by Law and Crime show. According to arrest reports from Seminole County Sheriff's Office and the Sanford Police Department, authorities at approximately 12:40 p.m. on December 10th responded to calls regarding a hit and run at the area in the 1800 block of Burroughs Lane. Authorities say that 2 witnesses told responding law enforcement that the ordeal began at a home located in the 200 block of Terry Lane, belonging to one of the victims identified in the document as Rickwan. Y'all are doing your children a huge disservice with these names. Anyway, let's continue. The witnesses apparently stated that Lemons was refusing to leave despite everyone's attempt to get her away. Okay. The witnesses allegedly said they saw Rickwan get battered by Sasha before they got him into a black 2009 Chevrolet Traverse and left the scene. In addition to Rickwan, other passengers in the Chevrolet included the 2 witnesses and 2 children. Lemons then allegedly got in her black Mazda, occupied by her younger son, and began to chase down the Chevrolet containing Rickwan, witnesses, and the children. A female witness who was in the passenger seat of the Chevrolet allegedly told investigators that they were traveling eastbound on Burrow Lane from 3rd Drive when they saw Lemons Mazda driving at a high rate of speed before making a U-turn and trailing the Chevrolet. As Lemons pulled up next to the other car, excuse me, y'all. The driver of the Chevrolet yelled to her that she had her children in the car and Sasha needed to leave them out of whatever dispute was going on, documents said. The Chevrolet driver stated that Sasha yelled out aloud, "Fuck your kids." Sorry, y'all, for the bad word. And intentionally rammed the front of her vehicle, the affidavit continued. After striking the vehicle, the Chevrolet driver realized that the vehicle was no longer operable. Wow. Sasha placed her vehicle in reverse and struck the front of the Chevrolet driver's vehicle again. The arrest report said that Rickwan got out of the vehicle and attempted to run away out of fear of Sasha. Witnesses then say they saw Lemons ram Rickwan with her vehicle, pinning him to a fence. Sasha exited the vehicle and started to strike Rickwan repeatedly before re-entering her vehicle, the document stated. Witnesses allegedly said Lemons then fled the scene, but not before striking the Chevrolet again, folding the other vehicle's right rear door backward on its hinges. Wow. All of the passengers in the Chevrolet contained injuries to their head, neck, and back from the collision, with one victim having an observable lump in the center of their head from colliding with an unknown object, authorities alleged. When officers went to make contact with Raquan at his home, they found Lemons and her car on the scene and placed the suspect under arrest. Okay. The vehicle showed substantial damage, documents said. In an interview with investigators, Lemons allegedly admitted to intentionally ramming the Chevrolet due to being angered, but denied hitting into Raquan. Although the suspect apparently claimed that her son was with her cousin at the time of the incident, the cousin allegedly denied watching the child and said she had not seen the boy in several days. Neither arrest report detailed the relationship between suspect and Raquan. We already know what kind of relationship that is. After all of that, they go to his house to talk to him, and she's sitting there. We know what kind of relationship that is. In addition to the aforementioned charges, Lemons is accused of criminal mischief and causing more than $1,000 of property damage. Okay. Men, leave crazy women alone. I know, and I know a lot of y'all will say that all women are crazy. No, there are some women out here who are completely unstable and unhinged. You know what I mean when I say this. Unstable and unhinged, and are violent. Leave these women alone, because they will ruin your life and they will kill you. They're batterers, just like how men can be abusive. These women can be abusive too. She didn't care that she had her own son in the vehicle. She didn't care that whoever it was that Raquan was in the car with had her 2 kids in the vehicle too. She doesn't care. This woman doesn't care at all. She needs to be taken off the street. She needs to be locked up. Women who are mentally ill, because this is somebody, in my opinion, who is so out of control that she goes out of her head off into some kind of psychotic fugue state that, she just loses all thought, all rational thought, that she will ram vehicles and will pin a man up against a fence with a vehicle. Like, you can kill somebody. That's somebody that needs to be locked away. And if she needs medication, then she needs to be on medication. She needs to stay on medication. And if she won't take her meds, because there's a lot of y'all running around here that desperately need it. She won't take her meds. She's not someone that you can have anything to do with. I'm just saying. Leave crazy bitches alone.